Good morning again. I hope your first day of distance learning went well for you last Friday. Um, this is our second day, and we're going to continue with human anatomy. Today, we're going to start talking about our skin, which is part of our integumentary system. But before we do that, I want to make sure that we review the terms that I assigned to you on Friday. So if you will please take a minute and get out your term sheet, which should be the only thing in your binder on this topic so far, then we're going to go through those terms pretty quickly and just make sure you have the right definitions. Now, you were supposed to have read the first few pages in chapter 19 of your book, and I'm open to that now in my teacher's edition. And of course, a lot of these terms were in the first several pages of that chapter, or you could have also used your glossary if you wanted to. So let me go through those with you, and if you need to make changes on your paper, you do that. The first term that I gave you was anatomy, and anatomy is the study of the shape and structure of an organism and its parts, shape and structure. Physiology was the second term. Physiology is the study of the functions of an organism and its parts. So the only difference in those two definitions, as I'm sure you notice, is that physiology deals with function. And I kind of remember that because physiology has that F sound at the beginning, physiology, and of course, function starts with an F. So physiology and function go together, and then anatomy is more the structure and the shape. So physiology is kind of how does it work, and anatomy is what does it look like. Okay, so that's anatomy and physiology. Your next four terms were directional terms that are used to describe the location of the different parts of a human that we're talking about. So the first term was anterior, and anterior is a term we use to mean toward the front of the body or the stomach side of the body. So this would be the anterior side. Posterior means toward the back. And so on our, that's back here toward our back. So anterior, posterior. Superior means toward the head, so up toward the head, and inferior means away from the head or toward the feet. So that would be something that's down. And so we can use those terms, and scientists do use those terms all the time when they're talking about the human body. And the anatomical position for the human body is for a human to be standing up, facing forward, with their palms out and their arms down. And your book has some great pictures that help you understand these terms. But we can use those terms to help us understand things. For example, your belly button is anterior to your spine. It's closer toward the front of your body, the stomach side of your body, your belly button is, than your spine. And you could say that same statement a different way by saying your spine is posterior to your belly button, or your spine is more towards the back of your body than your belly button. And you could say your head is superior to your feet, or you could say your feet are inferior to your head. So those are terms that we just need to be familiar with and we'll be using throughout. And then we had a few more terms. You had the term tissue. These next terms are terms that we're familiar with from talking about animals and plants. But a tissue is a group of cells that work together to perform a function. An organ is a group of tissues that work together to perform a function, and an organ system is a group of organs that work together to perform a function. So let me show you a picture of what I'm talking about there. Okay, so here we see a picture of an organ system. This is a group of organs that work together to carry out a function. And this actually shows a number of different systems, but what it probably has the most of, I guess you'd say, is the digestive system. So you have the stomach and the small intestine and the large intestine all down here. So that's a group of different organs that work together to perform a function, and that function is digestion, or taking in and breaking down food. An organ, one of the organs that's part of that, is the stomach. And that organ, the stomach, is made up of tissues like muscular tissue and connective tissue and epithelial tissue. And then that tissue itself is made of cells. So again, a tissue is a group of cells that work together to perform a function. An organ is a group of tissues that work together to perform a function. And a system is a group of organs that work together to perform a function. Okay, so those are the terms that you were supposed to fill in for Friday. And keep that term sheet, keep it in your notebook, your binder, because that'll help you with your open notes, quizzes, and tests for this quarter. Today's assignment is pretty easy, really. What I'm asking you to do is to watch a couple of videos, the links for which I'll have on your LMS dashboard. And one is a video that's produced by Bob Jones University Press, the publishers of our textbook. And that video has a teacher giving a short lecture on the integumentary system, which is the system that includes our skin and our hair and our nails. The other video is a more fun video. It's a cartoon that features these two characters called Chloe and the Nurb. And we're actually going to watch several videos featuring Chloe and the Nurb over the next several weeks. And they're going to take you through a more lighthearted approach to the skin. So I want you to watch those two videos. And the other thing I would like for you to do is to take what I'm calling a sticker quiz, the first sticker quiz that we're going to have this quarter. And that quiz will just count as a completion grade for today. It's not a quiz grade, but you'll take it online through your LMS dashboard. When you click on the quiz, the questions will come up. It'll be a 10-question quiz. And like I said, you'll get a completion grade for doing the quiz, but you also get a chance to earn virtual stickers. And once a student earns 10 stickers, I can't give you candy prizes because obviously I'm not going to see you, but you get a chance, you get inducted into what I'm calling the Science Nerd Hall of Fame, which I take very, very seriously. So you can learn all about it when you click on that link on your dashboard. There's a description of the Science Nerd Hall of Fame, and there's a picture of the virtual plaque that you can have your name virtually engraved on if you get 10 stickers. So that will just help you review things. You can use your book, you can use your notes. So you can take your time, and there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to get 100, which would give you a virtual sticker and put you on the path to greatness and, you know, induction into the Science Nerd Hall of Fame, which of course is what we all aspire to. Okay, y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.